I'm so grateful. Upon rising today, I just want to grant you peace and love and tell you that I love you and tell you that you're beautiful. I know that's not the norm. I know that people don't like me, who look like me, may not get on here and say things like this, and this may be something that's unpopular or you may be unfamiliar to, but I'm here to be the one to tell you I love you. You are important. You are special. You are wanted. You are needed. And you are loved. You are. And I know that because there was a time in my life where I didn't feel wanted, needed, loved, appreciated. There was a time in my life where I didn't feel like I was anything at all. But when I began to share my story, when I began to share what was happening in my mind, when I began to open up, see, communicating how you communicating the thoughts that's in your mind is a form of self-help. When you open up and share, that gives others the opportunity to understand you. And so I hear a lot of people say, oh, well, I'm misunderstood. A lot of people that I have had conversations with that suffer with depression and mental illness, they feel misunderstood. Well, you can't be understood until what you know, someone else knows, and then has the opportunity to seek understanding of. And then from that knowledge and understanding, they may gain the wisdom that you have. But if you don't share the knowledge that you have, it may be, and so you have to understand how humans are built. Humans are not built to receive new ideas. They grab the ideas that they have, or grab onto the ideas that they were born into, the default program setting, and they try to hold on to that because changing that ultimately will suggest that they have to change themselves. And so the self that is being identified is that of the ego. And so that self that is being identified through the ego is what's called your personality. And so people identify as their personality. And so that's why a lot of people don't change, because what they identify as, it's hard to change that, because then it will cause confusion in your own mind. And so I understand why people maintain a personality. But this is the thing. This is the catch. Your personality produces your personal reality. And so if you're not willing to change your personality, then you will not be able to change your personal reality, because your personality reflects that. And so in my current personal reality, things are not as I desire them to be. Everything is not aligned the way that I desire it. And so what do I do right now in my personal reality? I adopt the personal reality of the I adopt the personality of the personal reality that I desire. I live from the desires in my heart. I live from the desires in my mind. I create these these desires from in my imagination, and I live from them as if they're already here. That's what the ancient text meant when it said, call those things that you do not see as though they were. Call those things. Well, when you call something, that means you're attracting it. Yes? And if you're calling things that you do not see, then that means that you're calling something invisible. Yes? So that means it's not in your existence. It's not in your experience at the moment. Yes? It said, call those things that you do not see. You attract those invisible things by acting like they already exist. And so you be who you want to be right now. No matter how it look on the outside, you be that person. If you are a motivational speaker, you be that person. If you are a preacher, you be that person. If you are whatever it is that you desire to be, you be that. If you're a writer, if you're an actor, if you're a comedian, you be that right now. And then allow the all, the infinite knowledge to use the universe to fulfill your desire. And so it is. Peace and love. Have a divine day, beloved. If nobody told you to tell you today, I love you. I love you. But that means nothing if you don't love yourself first.